Hello, my name is David Hooker, and this is a research case study of the negotiations between Disney and Lucasfilms. Um, so, the setup, uh, Disney executive Robert Iger, the chief executive officer of Walt Disney, began conversations in May of 2011 with George Lucas about his plans for the franchise, Star Wars franchise, and Indiana Jones. Lucas said that it was time for him to pass the Star Wars on to a new generation of filmmakers, and Robert saw that that was an opportunity for Disney to acquire those franchises. And there had also been a lot of mixed reviews that cast a negative light on Lucas's most recent works, including the prequels to the original Star Wars films. So for the positions involved, Disney wanted to gain Lucasfilms and all the companies that were connected to it, Industrial Light and Magic and the others. And George Lucas was entrusting the Star Wars franchise to a good candidate. He wanted to make sure that he was passing it to someone who respected the company, but also was making a good financial gain by moving to a different venture. The Disney shareholders wanted to see incremental gain through the merger of the companies. Interest. Again, Lucas wanted to pass ownership to someone who would not, quote unquote, desecrate the Star Wars franchise, and Disney wanted to appropriate the Star Wars universe to incorporate into the Disney model and increase overall revenues on various fronts. Lucasfilm CEO wanted to maintain primary control of the Star Wars franchise and keep members of the current team to be able to stay on board for future projects. So some of the negotiation techniques that were used, one was appreciation. Robert Iger, upon hearing about Lucas's idea of wanting to retire, he went ahead and he started to review all of the Star Wars movies. He went rewatched everything, but this time he was taking notes, and he wanted to make sure that in the future, if they were going to make this merger happen, he would have to have some type of vested knowledge of this universe, and show that he had appreciation for Lucas's creative passion. And they also planned during the negotiation to hire Pablo Hidalgo, who is a founding member of the Star Wars Fanboy Association and is now a brand communication manager at Lucasfilms. Another tactic used was autonomy. They continued with the leadership of Kathleen Kennedy, who was one of the top members at Lucasfilm. She went on to become the chairman of Lucasfilm after the merger. And then another tactic used was mutual benefits. Disney would get the company, and Lucas would receive a multi-billion-dollar payout, actually a $4.05 billion payout. What went well? The negotiations ended in a successful merger. Disney now owns Lucasfilms and its other companies. George Lucas will receive a $4.05 billion payout, half in cash and the other half in shares in Disney. They both found a mutual agreement on utilizing Lucasfilm's co-chair, Kathleen Kennedy, to now become the chairman of the company. And Lucas provided Disney with a guide of the 17,000 characters in the Star Wars universe. With all of that, Disney now can move forward with plans to release 3 Star Wars movies. And finally, our sources.